Hi, how are you doing? Pray that you're doing fine. Today is Saturday, and actually, I had so much things to do today that I planned. I planned to wash my window. I planned to clean the inside. Even I took out some things here. This one, I said, let me be cleaning but one until I finish. I really planned well yesterday before I went to bed. But when I woke up after taking my breakfast, I felt so tired. What time did I sleep last night? What time did I sleep? I think it was 5 or 4. Could be that's the reason. And of course, the weather here is getting cold. And sometimes when the heater is too much in the room, can make one feel tired. And I think that I had put the heater on a high, what do you call it? Whatever, high. I had put it high because it was getting cold. And there are times it makes one tired. So after I woke up, I normally have to open the doors, windows, exchange air. I don't know if I did it after just taking my cup of coffee and a cup of uji porridge. Cup of coffee and porridge. What a combination. And not a cup of porridge. I took almost half coffee and a cup of porridge, not so much, with one banana as usual. Then with nuts, mixed nuts. I always eat mixed nuts in the morning. I hear it's good for the brain. I don't know. Well, so my day didn't end up the way I planned. Poor me. So now I went out to get some things because tomorrow is Sunday and my feet is normally so dry. I got myself something. I hope it's gonna work and help me. It's for the feet. To apply on the feet, yeah. And I always buy banana even when it's not finished because I want very, very ripe banana. I forgot to check the reason why I take very, very ripe banana, what it does in the body. I promised last time I will tell you guys, but I never checked. Very, very ripe banana has something special in the body, although it has more sugar. So I bought myself milk. And there's nothing good like when you are sewing, you wear your own clothes. I've not worn my own clothes, but I went with my bag for shopping. It feels so good when you are using your own item. I understand. I used to see one lady. She used to make clothes, and she used to wear her own made clothes. I understand how it is. It feels so good. In fact, even when you have an expensive bag and you have your own local one that you have made by yourself, you don't care about the other ones from the shops. Yeah, these things are in a mess here because I took everything out here thinking that I'm gonna clean a little bit the shelves here. And I did it last night. I bought sugar. I normally buy sugar from sugarcane. Before, they were used to sell sugar from sugarcane like gold here in Germany. Nowadays, it's much better. They used to sell it like more expensive than the normal sugar because the normal sugar came from the plant and this came from sugarcane. So I don't know the reason why they felt this should be expensive. Yeah, and then I bought myself sweet potato, but hey, this is not the African sweet potato. It's not like so yummy like the African one. I think it depends with the soil where it's been planted. I don't know where they get it from. So I've been using this blue, I don't know the name, this blue detergent for utensils. They spoil my hands. one lady gave it to me, so I took it. Her gift, you can't refuse. This is the one I always use, and it's normally friendly for my hand. At long last, I always forget to buy. And of course, I bought some eggs because probably I might make something with the eggs, pancake or something. Yes, so these things that are here, I will not move them away, and I don't know if I'm gonna clean this today because it's already 4 o'clock, and I like cleaning morning hours. It's just like a habit. And since I live alone and I'm the controller of my paradise, they can stay there, or I can do it I can do it tomorrow, or I can do it today. It depends on how I'll feel later. Maybe later after I've eaten and relaxed, because when I'm relaxing also I'll be doing something. What I normally do when I'm relaxing, there's another bag I'm making with this material. There was a remaining. I'm making 2 again to give away for if somebody have a birthday. You know, when I make my own things, I always make extra because you never know who will have a birthday and you have something to give. These are special gifts, you know. It's not like you give them normal gifts from the shop that they already have, something you have made by yourself. I think would be much more a blessing to their friends when you give them as a birthday present or something like that. So look at me. I always carry my hand hygiene. They call it hygiene spray, but it's disinfecting with glycerin. This one I bought when there were no ones in the shop. They brought many different ones, which I don't see anymore again. So let me take off my phones and warm my food. You know what I did? I remember last time, you guys, I told you that I want to make food sometimes and defreeze tomatoes so that when I'm busy like today. Look, today I didn't cook, so I will just warm the food from the freezer. It is still tasty. Believe me, if it's not your thing, it's okay. But for me, I don't care anymore. Before I used to say like I need freshly made food, but now I don't care. Time doesn't allow me to eat sometimes the way I love, and now I've gotten used. So I'm gonna warm my food now and eat. This one I bought during the first Corona season. And it's expiring in August 2021. So let me eat all these things. I had stored quite a number of things in the house because I thought that the shops will not be opening that much. And I still have some of the things that I stored. This is olive. I'm gonna finish this because, let me put it here. I want to finish everything I bought that time because I still have some things that I bought that time. I really wanted to store concentrated. It's tasting strange, but it's supposed to expire on the 8th, 2021. Why is it tasting strange? I bless my stomach because I don't know why it's tasting strange. Yeah, so I'm gonna get Oh my goodness, the things are stuck. They're not coming out. Oh, so let me just show you. These are two separate sauce, really good made sauce. So what I do is that if I wanted to eat fish, I'll just put the fish inside and cook it with it, or cook the fish, boil the fish first and just put it inside, and I'm ready to eat. So now they are stuck together. I have to separate them in the microwave. So I'm gonna So this is how I pack my rice. I had packed it here. I'll just warm it. I cooked the meat the day before yesterday. Yeah. This is some meat which I really boiled. You remember the day if you watch my video the way I was cooking. So I'll just mix them and warm, and I don't need to cook. That's why I decided to be doing that. My dear, I can't cook every day. Can't cook every day. You see, if I had not cooked, can you imagine this is the time I should be starting to cook? And sometimes when you are tired, I went out and I took a long walk because I went to take my bicycle to have a bicycle ride so that I'll do a little bit exercise, just to find that my bicycle have a puncture. The one that is outside. You know, here you can't leave bicycles, good bicycles outside. So I have one old bicycle I normally leave outside, and one I put in the store downstairs. But then I realized that bicycles here are not expensive if you want to buy a second hand, so you can have to. Don't think I'm a rich woman. I'm just saying. Yeah, and also it's possible here to be given as a gift sometimes. Like the second one is a very good one. I got it as a gift. It's the one, electrical one, that you put on, and it helps you, you know, like, you know. And I love it. When I started to do that, drive that one, I didn't want to drive the other one again. But then I went to take the other one just to find that it had a puncture. I wanted to ride the bicycle a little bit today for exercise, because 2 days I didn't do anything with my body and I didn't feel okay. But then that's the reason why I took a long walk. I went to shop in a very far away place, but I do have a shop down here at where I'm staying. But I decided to go far away so that I may have a long walk and exercise my body a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to warm my food, and oh, they're stuck together. Oh, they came out. English. The Germans say English. Yeah, at long last. Oh my goodness. Everything is so oily. So I use this zip paper bag to store my it's sad that in our country now we can't use plastic, but yeah, it's sad, but that's how it is. And the other thing that I do, you know, Slick Vegetable? Slick Vegetable, do you know Slick Vegetable? What I do when I'm warming, I just add, you know, this Slick Vegetable, it looks like onions. I cut them into pieces, and I put them in the fridge too. So when I'm warming this, I'll put them also in, because these ones they can cook within 5 minutes, then they are soft. So just to have some vegetables in my meal. You know, when you always have vegetables in your meal, your stool will never be hard. Some people don't really eat vegetables when I've met many people who don't care including vegetable in their meal, but they don't know the benefit of that. It's really good all the time to include vegetables in your meal. I've been to homes whereby you see they've cooked so well and there's no vegetable. Maybe it's meat cooked so nicely, but they don't add vegetable. And me, I can never live without vegetable. Since I was young, I don't know, maybe I took after my father. My father loved vegetables so much, but I don't know whether he was a vegetarian. The kitchen area is always dirty. So the other zip plastic I showed you is a little bit expensive. So I took one they normally sell for Frühstück, for breakfast, that if you have a bread and you prepare and put in the fridge, you put inside here. But I can still use it also as well as storing my food. This one, you just be cutting them, you know, like that, and you get a piece. And then you have your paper bag, yeah? You just be cutting it. This has made my life easier, and I can't imagine that it's forbidden in my country. Sad, because I used to carry, when I'm going to Kenya, to put my, I used to carry this kind but bigger, that the roll, but you just cut, because there is a roll that is divided. You can see where it's divided, to those who don't know. So I used to carry so that when I'm traveling, because I used to travel a lot, when I go to Kenya, I visit my sisters, I visit them in different towns because they didn't live in the same town. And when you have dirty clothes, you don't want to mix them with clean. So they were the ones I would put my dirty clothes in, and the shoes. Then you can separate clean things and dirty ones. So, can't wait to eat this sauce. If it is anything I made so sweet, was this sauce. Can't wait. But the chili, trust me, the chili, yes. Yesterday, I don't know what I did. I ate something with chili so hot, and I inhaled the heat from the hot food with chili. Until today, my throat is still doing some things. But you know what? I don't care. I still will eat my chili. I love chili. And also it has vitamin C. Though they say that the vitamin C in chili, you can never get enough in your body because you can never take a lot of chili. I'm warming my rice. You can never get enough vitamin C from chili because you can't take much chili. It's too hot. So the vitamin C you get from chili is very little, because there's no way you can eat a lot of chili. But if you can eat a lot of chili, it also has vitamin C. So I remember my father used to tell us that we should eat chili because it helps when we are sick. It fights the sickness. But he didn't break it to us and tell us it was vitamins, you know, those old parents. But now I understand what he meant. And he also advised us to eat fruits every day, even if it's just a slice of orange, one piece. And he taught us that it's not about how much you eat, it's the ingredients you get from it. Like a banana, you can divide 2 people, 1 banana. An orange, 4 people, you know. He knew all these things. I don't know how my father knew all these things, because most of the parents, I've met people who most of the parents never really worked on this. I'm talking about our time, you know. And our father really advised us on the area of food. He's late though. That's why I'm saying it's late. But I wish my dad was living until today. He was the only one who understood me. My father was the only one who understood me, who knew my good part, who knew who I am. I love my family, but they never understand me. It's the truth. But my dad knew who I was. He knew my capability, what I can do and what I cannot do. And you know, when you have a family who condemn you on things that are not true, it hurts, because you feel like you should be knowing me better than that. And my father knew me very well, and I knew my father very well. I knew, even when my father had lost his memory, I knew that he still could think, and because, you know, love sometimes can bring back somebody's memory. I remember one time I went home, and my father at that time had started to lose his memory, like, you know, this old age problem. And when he saw me, he said, oh, he used to keep quiet and never even smile. But when he saw me, he laughed, he smiled and said, oh, you have come, you have brought joy in this home. So if my father could know that, surely, yeah, the rest is history. Yeah. Let me tell you, in this world, when you are doing good, don't expect people to appreciate it, everybody. In this world, when you are living a true life, and you know, you are with treating friends or family right, don't expect to get the same from them. You will be hurt, and you will not be, you will hold grudge for things that are not necessary. When you are doing good, just do good and move on, and keep away from negative energy. This time, oh my goodness, am I talking about negative energy? This time I am keeping away from negative energy. If I know I'm around somebody who we are not building each other up, who is not playing part in my building me with positive energy. I'm not saying that there will never be differences, that you are differ with each other. That one is another case, that even when we differ, we can sit down and talk. That's what I'm talking about, negative energy. If I differ with you, let's sit down like a human, like a matured, like an understanding person, and discuss our differences. That's maturity. And I've decided this year of 2021, I stay away from negative energy. I will treat people good the way it's supposed to be. I'll be there for people when I have to, but I will not be around negative energy that brings me down. I've drawn my line, because I have let that all my life, for a long time of my life. People with that kind of character to be around me and to kill me, and I'll be lying down and crying and complaining why they do this to me, which kind of human. Oh, I'm doing that no more. There come a time one has to be wise, one has to grow. I have grown. And one thing I've come to realize, when you grow and start to identify what is good for you, that makes you healthy, the people who have been feeding you with negativity energy, they feel bad because they love it. They love to kill you. They want you dead on the ground, sad, miserable. Then they are happy. Come on. Huh? You will not do that to me. At this 2021, bye-bye, negative people. I have decided that I will be around people who we grow. We advise each other. And if you have a problem and you call me, we find together a solution, and I will not lie to you to make things look good. I will give my opinion, and if the opinion is good for you, you take it, and if it's not good for you, don't take it. Same with me. But I will not accept in my life again anybody who is not thinking well for me. That all what they think about themselves. That one, I have closed the door. The door is closed with a big padlock. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm saying it. Because I have somebody near me who has never, majority, not never, sometimes the person is okay, yeah? But I should say percent of the person being around me is just bringing me down, bringing me down, bringing me down. And I'm like, is this the way I will always end up? Oh, I've warmed my food. I believe the veggies are cooked. I don't know. Let me leave it for a while. But I need to add a little bit of salt. So, and I want, by God's grace, by His mercy, by His kindness, by His love, by His mercy, I pray that by the end of this year, I've achieved the things that I have planned by God's grace. By God's grace, I pray that by the end of this year, I have achieved something. I've made a step on something that I've always wanted to do. You too, draw your plans and try and make sure that at least you have achieved something that you have always wanted to do, even if it's not complete, but you have made a step. You might be halfway, you have made a step, or halfway to finish what you want to do. At least let's adjust together. Let's work out on our vision. There's some people who decide to do things too late. And I didn't do it too late because I did it too late because I was not concerned about me. That's where my problem was. But now I've turned it around. It's all about me. This year, 2021, it's going to be all about me. Then when I finish my vision, then I can think about somebody else. It's going to be all about me so that I also can be somebody in some areas. Yeah. So my food is going, I think it's ready. I don't know if the veggies is ready. Oh my goodness. I think it's ready. So this is how it looks like. Just to tell you how it's good. If you like my idea, you can do the same. You know, you just make sauce and deep freeze them, and then later you warm with rice. And this sauce, you can also eat it with ugali if you make a separate veggies. Yeah, and then because there's meat in it, and that makes life easier. It's so tasty, believe me. If you really love what you see, you can check in my previous video where I was making the sauce. And if you have a question, just ask me how I did it. Or if you request for me to do it again, I will do it for your sake. Yes, for you. So I'm going to take my meal. Want to wish you a good day. I have so much that I need to do today. I will try my level best to try and finish the little things I want to do today. But I also want to wish you a blessed day. Take care of yourself and be healthy. Bye-bye.